Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greenbrier High School's 2025 commencement ceremonies. We are grateful that you are here to help us celebrate this momentous event. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance, and please remain standing until the flags have lowered and exited the stage. Gentlemen, please remove your head coverings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good morning. My name is Jackson Farlow. I am an FCA leader at Greenbrier. These last 4 years at Greenbrier have been truly something special. However, today marks the point where I say, see you later, and take the next step into the real world, towards whatever endeavor is next. Before we walk across the stage and turn on tassels, I would like to say a quick prayer over the class of 2025. So if you would, please join me in closing your eyes and bowing your head and removing your caps. Dear Jesus, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this amazing year and gathering everyone here safely this morning. Thank you for guiding us all throughout hard school projects and things going on around school. As we leave this place, help us keep our eyes fixed on you to work hard, serve others, and live with courage and integrity. Let us carry the lessons we've learned here into whatever teams, classrooms, careers, and communities you lead us to next. Thank you, Lord, for every coach, teacher, friend, family member who has cheered us on. Most of all, thank you for being our consistent source of strength and hope. May you shape everyone here into people of wisdom, compassion, and purpose. Help us carry ourselves with great intent in anything we do in the real world. Teach us to shine your light and not our own. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Good morning. I am Emma Tang, the Senior Chief of Staff. Dr. Stephen Flint was appointed Superintendent of Columbia County's district on April 1st, 2021, and is honored to work alongside all district employees and community stakeholders to help every student achieve at their highest potential. Dr. Flint holds numerous professional degrees, as well as a doctoral degree in education leadership from the University of Georgia. Dr. Flint began his career in education more than 30 years ago and has served as a teacher of science, biology, chemistry, and physics, a coach, an assistant principal, a high school principal, and an associate superintendent. Dr. Flint and his wife, Kristen, are the parents of 3 daughters and is proud to serve the students, their families, and the staff of Columbia County.
Well, good morning, Greenbrier High School, faculty, staff, parents, honored guests, but most importantly, our 2025 graduating class. Congratulations. Thank you, Emma, for that very warm introduction. At this time, I'm extremely honored to introduce your Columbia County Board of Education. We'll start with our chairman of the board, Mr. David Deacle. Our vice chairman from District 3, Ms. Judy Teasley. Our board member from District 2, Ms. Christy Baker. Board member, District 1, Mr. Philip Kent. and Board Member District 4, Ms. Katie Allen. Thank you all for your time, effort, and dedication to the governance of our great school district and for helping us celebrate here today. To the Greenbrier High School graduating class of 2025, on behalf of the Columbia County School District, I extend to you our sincere congratulations. You represent part of over 2,085 students from 5 high schools earning a diploma from the 14th largest and one of the highest performing school districts in the state of Georgia. Collectively, we celebrate the work of our students with improvements in student achievement across all grade levels, as well as significant increases in state and national indicators that few districts can claim. This year, we continue to see increased student participation and achievement in challenging courses such as advanced placement, dual enrollment, work-based learning and internships, CTAE, and fine arts pathways. We're proud of your success that continues to bring local, national, and state recognition to our district as well as our community. I look forward to seeing the impact that you and your classmates will bring not only to our community, but our world at large. Our vision to lead the nation in educational excellence, where each student is engaged, enriched, and inspired, continues to come to life every day within the focused and diligent work of our entire school community. As we celebrate your success as graduates, we also pay tribute to your parents, family, and friends for their enormous impact in your education and who make up one of the most involved and engaged communities anywhere. With that said, we also want to extend a special thanks to our overall community for providing valuable feedback to guide the district's comprehensive building program, as well as the passage of the latest East Blost referendum, which is used to fund the many ongoing building and renovation projects impacting every school in our district. We're especially proud of all of the dedicated faculty and staff at Greenbrier High School, who through their time and talents have encouraged and inspired each of you in countless ways. In just a moment, we look forward to celebrating even more of your outstanding accolades presented by your proud principal, Mr. Chip Fulmer. But first, let me say this. Graduating seniors, you have officially made your mark as a member of the Greenbrier High School graduating class of 2025. Congratulations, job well done.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Flint. To our esteemed guests, faculty, parents, and most importantly, once again, our graduating class of 2025, we're here. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the culmination of years of hard work, but the remarkable achievements that has defined this incredible class. Greenbrier High School has 459 graduates. 81% will pursue higher education. Over half the 2025 class are honor graduates. 38 students earned AP capstone diplomas. We have 3 full military scholarships and 21 students enlisted to join our military following graduation. Greenbrier continues as an advanced placement honor school, receiving recognition as an AP STEM school, AP STEM achievement school, AP STEM School of Distinction with 27 AP scholars, 24 AP scholars with honors, and 38 AP scholars with distinction. This class has earned 470 dual enrollment credits. That's 60% sitting in front of me that's earned college credit. Our PAC scholarships offers are quite impressive. They include a $400,000 scholarship to West Point, $350,000 to Wake Forest, $300,000 to the United States Marine Merchant Academy, $280,000 to Pepperdine, $104,000 to BYU, and multiple Hope Scholarship Awards with a grand total of over $5.2 million. In our CTA departments, 310 students were pathway completers and 177 earned industry certification. The law and safety pathway had a first-place team finish in the Georgia Skills USA competition. Our cyber team finished as a national runner-up and was recognized as a Cyber Start America School of Distinction. Healthcare, sports medicine, and allied health and HOSA finished first in the state in biotechnology and physical therapy, and second in clinical nursing and CPR and first aid. Our Teaching as a Profession pathway were regional winners of the Future Georgia Educator Knowledge Bowl, and 16 of our graduates have committed to pursue a degree in education. In fine arts, our drama theater department had 13 nominations and 4 wins at the Georgia Musical Theater Awards and won a Schuler Award for Best Choreography. Visual arts truly shined as Best Overall Courtroom Artist during competitions in Savannah, Georgia, and has the largest graduating class in Greenbrier history to submit AP portfolios in 2 and 3D drawings. Our GHS marching and concert bands received superior ratings in all competitions with 8 all-state players, 3 first chair, and 1 will attend the University of Georgia on a music scholarship. Our junior ROTC was awarded the Distinguished Unit Award for Area 7, and the drill team made it to the Area 12 Drill Championships. In athletics, 15 sports advanced into the state playoffs with cheerleading, boys and girls soccer, flag football, one-act play, girls wrestling, and girls golf winning region championships. Our girls wrestling, boys pole vault, bass fishing teams were state champions, and our flag football team were back-to-back state champions. 25 of our student athletes will receive athletic scholarships. Greenbrier High School was just awarded its 6th straight Director's Cup for the best overall athletic program in our region. Class of 2025, as you embark on the next chapter, carry with you the lessons learned and the friendships forged during your time at Greenbrier. Remember that success is not solely measured by the awards and distinctions, but the impact you make on the lives you touch along the way. Today, we honor not just the graduates, but the families, our amazing teachers and staff who have supported you throughout your incredible journey. Go forth with confidence, courage, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Do what you do. Class of 2025, congratulations. At this time, it's my distinct honor to introduce to you our 2025 Salutatorian, Miss Glory Bright.
Good morning, students, teachers, family, and friends. I am truly honored to be standing here today as your salutatorian, and I am so proud to represent this amazing group of people, the class of 2025. We've come a long way. We've laughed together in hallways. We've completely winged tests we swore we'd study for. And we've supported each other through more than just schoolwork. We've made it through standardized tests, Zoom classes in pajamas, and more Google Docs than any class should ever have to endure. We've submitted essays a little too close to the deadline, weathered an actual hurricane, and even lived to see the day Columbia County gave us a snow day. And now we're here. We made it. But today isn't just celebrating where we've come from. It's about imagining what comes next. And here's the big question: what are we going to do now? Well, if you'll let me suggest something bold, let's change the world. I know that sounds daunting, I do. But changing the world doesn't always mean launching a billion-dollar company or discovering a new planet, although that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Sometimes changing the world looks like listening, like helping someone feel seen, like showing up even when you'd rather not. It means asking questions, challenging the status quo, and yes, sometimes getting comfortable being very uncomfortable. And honestly, if there is any group equipped to do it, it's us. We are creative, resourceful, stubborn, just ask our teachers, and completely unafraid to Google the answers that we don't know. We grew up in a time that forced us to care deeply, speak loudly, and adapt constantly. So whether you're heading to college, the workforce, the military, a gap year, or even still deciding, that's okay. Just remember this, you don't have to change the whole world all at once. Just change your world. That's how it begins. Whatever your path, we all have the power to leave this world a little better than we found it. To our teachers, family, friends, thank you for believing in us, even when we barely did ourselves. And class of 2025, congratulations. We made it through the chaos, the stress, the growth, and even the drama. Now go out there and don't just wait for the world to change. Go change it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our 2025 class valedictorian, Mr. Colby Metcalf.
How we doing? There's a lot of people here. Some people told me that I should do this speech Victorious style and picture everyone naked. But I don't think that seeing Eli like that would really help. Anyway, as Mr. Fulmer said, my name is Colby Metcalf. As I look out into the crowd, I see many familiar faces, and I'm honored to call many of you my friends. But I also see a lot of unfamiliar faces. For those of you who don't know me, I know exactly what you're thinking. Of course, the Asian kid is the valedictorian. But stereotypes are rarely an accurate way to assess someone because it only looks at what you can see on the surface. All of us are made up of so much more than what can be seen on the outside. I know that I'm not exactly the type of person that a lot of you are looking for some life-altering advice, but I think that it's important that I give you a couple of things to hold on to. First, we need to honor those who invested in you, those who have helped you along the way, because none of us have gotten here by ourselves. You may have been the one that read the books, did the homework, and taken the tests, but we all have an extraordinary support system that have guided us as we traverse along our journeys. So I'd like to thank the teachers, the coaches, the administrators, the family members, and community leaders who have been by our sides throughout our lives. So here's your last homework assignment for high school. After this ceremony is over, I want you to honor your family members that took time out of their days to be here for you, the people who inspire you, the people who motivate you, the people who care for you when you may not deserve it. I'd like to take this time to publicly honor the two people who mean the most to me, the two people who have shaped me into the person that I am today. First, I want to thank someone that I call Dad, a man who has not only shaped my life, but I know has also played a role in many of yours. For those of you who don't know, my dad is a counselor here. From coaching me baseball to teaching me how to ride a bike, my dad has always been there for me. I'd also like to call up someone who didn't know I'm doing this today. She thinks that she's just up here so that she can hear my speech a little better. This is my mom, the best person you'll ever meet. From cooking me dinner, to doing my laundry, to bringing me my lunch that I forgot, she's always been there for me. These two people are my rock, the unwavering support that has always been there for me through the ebbs and flows of life. I don't do a good enough job of letting these two know how much they mean to me, but I want you to know that I'll forever be thankful for all of the time and effort that you have spent on me. My second lesson is that God always has a plan for you. As many of you might have noticed when my parents came up here, they don't exactly look like me. People always told me it's the nose shape or eye color. 23andMe did in fact come back and confirm that we're not biologically related. But they're my family, because family isn't just based on DNA and biology, but family is where the heart is. For those of you who don't know my story, I was adopted from China when I was about 20 months old. I can't count how many nights I stayed up staring at my ceiling asking why. Why was I different? Why was I special enough to be chosen? Why did I have to go through what I did? Why? Eventually, those whys turned into anger. Anger at family and friends who seemed to glide through life like nothing was wrong. Anger at the world for not understanding my story. And yes, even anger at God for the path that he had laid out in front of me. As I grow older and mature, I have come to the realization that God had strategically planned my life journey. Never in a million years would I have imagined that I would have the opportunity to be up here representing all of you as the valedictorian. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would have the opportunity to go to college 2,000 miles away. Never in a million years. So no matter where you end up, whether you're going to West Point to serve in our armed forces, going to the University of North Georgia to play basketball, or getting a full academic ride to Alabama, God always has a plan for you. No matter how many mistakes you made, the Lord knows I've made a ton, God has a plan for you. If you remember nothing else from what I've said today, remember this. I truly believe that each of you is walking a path lovingly designed by God. You are here for a reason, and your story is just beginning. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Thank you, guys. Go be great. Go Waves. And as always, go Pack.
Good morning. At this time, we would like to recognize the Greenbrier graduates who have declared their intent of entering the armed forces following graduation. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. We would also like to recognize our family and friends that have served or are currently serving in the military. Please stand and raise your hand when your branch is called. Army, Oscar Acosta Umana. Mikel Adams, Aiden Bello, Devontae Boots Applewhite, Trinity Bowles, Kamaya Collins, Tyler Garnell, Tim Goodrow, Paige Harrell, Connor Mackey, Ethan Osborne, and Joseph Washington. For our National Guard, we have Nathaniel Rank. For the Navy, we have Remington Castile. For the Marines, we have Logan Malone, Tristan Nathan, and Estella Perez. For our Coast Guard, we have Carson Johan, Carlos Smith, Finian Taylor, and for our Air Force, we have Noah Brown, Nicholas Topping, and Joseph Washington. We are so proud and thankful you chose to serve and protect this great nation. You may be seated.
Fantastic. As you, the graduating class of 2025, prepare to take the next steps to achieve your individual goals, the teachers here work tirelessly to improve their skills and model the importance of lifelong learning. At this time, please join me in celebrating those who have completed their advanced degrees. With the following teachers, please stand. Miss Anna Carnes has earned her Master's in Information Security Management from Augusta University. Mr. Creswell Curtis earned his Educational Specialist in Advanced Educational Studies from Augusta University. Miss Katrina Fan has earned her degree in Exceptional Student Education from Nova Southeastern. Miss Marisol Garcia Mitchell earned her Master's of Arts in Spanish from Georgia Southern University. Your personal accomplishments embody what it means to be a lifelong learner, and each of you are an example of how we should continue to set personal goals for our future. Well done. It's time. Will the members of the graduating class of 2025 please stand? Dr. Flint, members of the Columbia County Board of Education, it is our pleasure to present to you Greenbrier High School's class of 2025, who has satisfactorily completed the requirements set forth by the Georgia and Columbia County Boards of Education to receive a diploma from Greenbrier High School this 22nd day of May 2025. Dr. Flint, members of the Board of Education, and Greenbrier administrators, please join us in the presentation of diplomas.
Victoria Sue Abel with honors. Oscar Axel Acosta Umanya. Mikel Isaiah Adams. Danya F. Ahmed with honors. Jenna Ali Aiello with honors. Elijah Moses Albrecht. Fatima Hassan Ali. Brooklyn Ella Alfrey with honors. Hayden Preston Alligood with honors AP capstone. Shirley Alvarado Perez. Addison Elizabeth Ames with honors. Katana Janae Anderson with honors. Asser Lotfi Halal Goda Arbab with honors. Brendan James Aresco. Sofia Arias Bolaños. Taylor Gabrielle Armstrong. Chastity Shamaya Avera. Jeffrey Harris Batchelder with honors. Hayden Michael David Bales. Omar Abdul Basir. Kylie Marie Baxley with honors. Anthony Michael Barrand with honors. Bryson Alexander Bell with honors. Aiden James Bello. Eli Jacob Bentley. Chelsea Brianna Berger. Havenly Alexa Berry. Matthew Sebastian Betancourt. Kaya Danae Beverly. David Lee Billingsley with honors. Madison Elizabeth Phyllis Bird. Brady Garrett Black. Reagan Hugh Black. Justice Cohen Blakeman with honors. Devontae Lewis Boots Applewhite. Elijah Glenn Boswell with honors. Braden Cole Bowers. Trinity Ann Bowles. Logan Christopher Brantley. Lily Ann Bridges with honors. Glory Rosalie Bright, Salutatorian with honors, AP capstone. Connor Thomas Brooks. Kendall Olivia Brown with honors. Noah Ethan Brown with honors. Jada Alyssa Marie Brown with honors. L. Madison Bryant with honors. Matthew Jaden Bryant. Raul Daniel Burciaga with honors. Olivia Marie Burden with honors. Savannah Kate Burks with honors. Austin Parker Burns with honors. Jackson Luke Busby. Damian Xander Bush with honors. Khalil Marcellus Callahan with honors. Elizabeth Brooks Kaplan with honors, AP Capstone. McKenna Noel Carlisle with honors. Victor Von Carlson with honors. Natalie Rose Karen with honors. Kason Gray Caruso. Remington Alexander Castile with honors. Evelise Asiel Castillo. Rebecca Rosa Chacon with honors. Nathaniel Benjamin Cheney with honors. Aaron V. Chang with honors. Aiden Saylor Chappell with honors. Diego Chavez. Elijah Rafael Chavez. David Chen with honors. Nadine Ann Clary with honors. Ryan Isaiah Claiborne. Curtis Eugene Cloud. Emily Ann Clooney with honors. Reamer Carol Cobb V with honors. Grayson Russell Collette with honors. Sarah Doris Joyce Calez. Kamaya Shakari LaShawn Collins. Cameron Graham Connolly with honors. Daryl Eugene Cook II. Cord Lee Cooksey. Asia Renee Cooper. Ethan Thomas Corbin with honors. Addison Elise Coria with honors. Matthew Ikaika Cortez with honors. Adam Robert Costa. Simone Elena Creeth with honors. Elijah Sean Curry. Jayla Colabrong Curtis with honors. Morgan Beth Dabrowski with honors, AP Capstone. Kelly Grace Daly with honors. Alexia Brooke Davis. Ella Grace Davis with honors. Ella Kate Davis. Josiah William Davis with honors. Finley Jean Marie DeHaven. Elijah Luke Denard with honors. Audrey Grace Devotee. Madison Karen Devotee. Claire Elizabeth Diamond with honors, AP Capstone. Austin Daniel Digsby. Isabel Marie Dobbins with honors. Landon Michael Dobbs. Annika Margaret Dodd. Theodore Alexander Donosky with honors, AP Capstone. Autumn Taylor Douglas with honors. Jonathan Lucas Dowdy with honors. Mason Kate Elizabeth Drafts with honors. Jalen Desmond Duckworth. Jordan Carville Duncan. Reagan Hadley Duncan. Leland Chase Edgeworth. Mia Alexandra Edelman with honors, AP Capstone. William Joseph Ellison. Leanne T. Elmore with honors, AP Capstone. Paisley Grace Emery with honors. Jordan Ray Evans. Mariah Rose Evans. Carl Antonio Fallon, Jr. Jackson Drew Farlow with honors. Clara Grace Farnell with honors, AP Capstone. Isaiah Fernando Ferguson with honors. Aiden Nicholas Pfeiffer with honors, AP Capstone. Gabriella Hope Fisher. Ladia Gabriella Fitzu. Amelia Grace Floyd with honors, AP Capstone. Martez Lavance Ford. Calvin Troy Francisco with honors. Gabriella Rose Friant. Marshall Alexander Gammon with honors. Monisha Ganesh Babu with honors. Walker Robert Gant with honors, AP Capstone. Tyler Troy Padilla Garnell. Mitchell Joshua Garnto. Nathan Henry Garstang with honors. Blake Christian Gee with honors, AP Capstone. Harold Taekwon George. Matthew Bennett Getzinger. Kaylin Reese Giordano. Austin Alexander Gladney. Seth Aharon Goddard. Johannes Menelik Goddard with honors, AP Capstone. Timothy James Goodrow with honors. Mason Weston Grenade with honors. Cannon Wade Gray. Jack Allen Gray with honors. Isabel Lily Green. Jordan Christine Grimes with honors. Mary Madison Grover. Robert Connor Greskowitz. Vaden Sylvester Salier Guyton. Kai Thomas Haight. Catherine Francis Hall. Charles Brighton Hall with honors. Madison Lee Hall with honors. Jake Cyril Hamberlin with honors. Aiden Charles Hamilton. Da Young Han with honors. Toby John Hansen. Amber Bailey Harmon with honors. Ava Delaney Harpley. Paige Ava Harrell with honors. Rihanna Nicole Hassing. Natalie Rose Heckathorn with honors. Leanna Eloise Hyder. Reagan Gabrielle Henderson. Sir Charles Nicholas Hentz. Jacob Allen Herr. Miley Nicole Herrera. Emma Louise Hickey. Mark Anthony Hidalgo Martinez. Kiera Catherine Hill. Caleb Makoa Halua. Madison Renee Hickson with honors. Abigail Maya Hoffman. Jackson Thaddeus Holly. Paul Maddox Holly. Pearl Michelle Hoodenpile with honors, AP Capstone. Kenzie Paige Horton with honors. Mitchell Gregory Horton with honors. Kaylin Rose Hottenrott. Jiwen Huang with honors. Ethan Graham Hughes with honors. Owen Miles Hughes with honors. William Robert Hutchinson III with honors. Jacob Casey Huxell with honors. Grace Evelyn Jogstetter. Caitlin Colleen Jennings. Ava Monahan Jernigan with honors, AP Capstone. Alexia Santi Jeter with honors. Charles Xingjian Jin. Carson Matthew Johan with honors. Landon Emma Johns. Brian Willie Johnson Jr. Cadden Elizabeth Johnson. Craig Anthony Johnson. David Birdshaw Johnson. Caitlin Rose Johnson. Lucas Scott Johnson. Matthew Parker Johnson. Avery Marie Jones with honors. Evan Harrison Jones with honors. Olivia Grace Jones. Paisley Danielle Jones. Tavion Rashad Jones. Ryan Kaleem. Abigail Noel Caddick. Brendan Anthony Kaiser with honors. Ronan Ali Kelly. Daisy Faith Kent. Roa Abel Kerbuchet. Madeline Grace Kiernan with honors. Kinsley Kate Kirkland with honors. Xavier Xander Knight with honors. Ava Marie Nippenberg with honors. Cody Daniel Konzich. Carson Jacob Kramer with honors. Ryan Scott Krieger. Adam Thomas Keel with honors. Hayden Elliott Kuntz. Madison Taylor Kuntz. Landon Alexander Lockman with honors. Emma Christine Lancaster with honors. Abigail Grace Langley. Emily Ray Langley with honors. Don Alexander Lance. Ni Winling Lee with honors. Brianna Marie Lemax. Joshua Michael Lewis. Lily Kate Lewis with honors. Mia Christina Lynn with honors. Madeline Amanda Link with honors, AP Capstone. Sophie Maria Lister with honors. Addison Carly Long with honors. Amber Rose Lukachik with honors. Hayden Eli Luke. Taylor Landon Machizik with honors. Connor William Mackey. Logan Clay Malone. Sarah Elizabeth Malone. Angelina Marie Mangione with honors. Aiden Benjamin Manville. Nicole Marchand with honors. Joshua David Marksmeyer. Candace Elizabeth Martin with honors. Jasmine Elise Martin with honors. Malchiah Felix Martin. Peyton May Martin with honors. Liz Miley Martinez Antonetti with honors. Richard Edward Martinez Kilgore. Jack Vornus Matthew. Zachariah Michael William Matlock with honors. Kathleen Diane McCullum with honors. Addison McKenna McDaniel with honors. Evan Anthony McDonald. Jackson Scott McDonald. Morgan Jane McGregor. Caitlin Lily McManus with honors. Leslie Ann McMichael with honors. Gabriel Manuel Melendez. Matthew Wesley Merchant. Tucker Riley Messer with honors. Colby James Metcalf, valedictorian with honors, AP capstone. Cassandra Ellen Maiko with honors. Nicolina Apollonia Minot with honors. Lily Megan Minton with honors. Emma Green Mitchell with honors, AP capstone. Jenna Claire Moon with honors, AP capstone. Matthew Christopher Moore with honors. Riley Thomas Moore with honors. Noah David Moreno. Madison Grace Morris with honors. Mahala Grace Mountney with honors. Benton Davis Mullis with honors. Aiden Joseph Munger with honors. Callie Ann Monroe with honors. Camden Brooke Monroe with honors. Sarah Grace Munson with honors. Jackson Thomas Musto with honors. Isa Darius Taka Nasser. Tristan Mackenzie Nathan. Aaron Arturo Nava Monje. Natalie Michelle Navarrete with honors. Jalea Samaj Neff with honors. Rosalind Ann Neff. Matthew Jarrett Nelms. Darius Javon Nesbitt with honors. Kemuel LaMiles Newton. Tuan Kiet Win with honors. Lacey Malia Nicholson with honors. Adrian Yamir Nieves Rodriguez. Jason Roger Nisler. Morgan Jean-Marie Normal. Jeffrey Raphael O'Sheath with honors, AP capstone. Ziani Marie O'Nate. Baird McMillan Osborne with honors. Ethan Enoch Osborne. Grant Richard Osteper with honors. Maddox James Owen. Robert Kellen Pace with honors. Elijah Christopher Pays. Isaiah Mitchell Page. Margaret Ann Pangle with honors. Nicholas Hanjin Park. Nolan John Parker with honors. Joel Parrish. Noah Riley Payne with honors. Braxton Reed Peacock. Andrew Joseph Petros. Caitlin Bree Peebles with honors. Lily Kate Pellup with honors. Amy Nicole Pena with honors. Estella Rain Perez with honors. Joel Antonio Perez. Saul Dominique Perez. Yorvit Perez. Noah Matthew Peters with honors. Dennis Evan Pettit. Ann Huang Mai Pham. Peyton David Phillips with honors. Logan Wade Pollard with honors. John Caden Porterfield with honors. Mason Bradley Pounds with honors, AP Capstone. Tristan Michael Powell. Jason Joseph Rader with honors. Shabnan Rahi Mayer with honors, AP Capstone. Chase Albert Rangel. Nathaniel Frederick Wassinger Rank with honors. Garrett Alst Rasmussen with honors. Natalia Krista Raycroft. Britton Chase Raymond with honors. Ethan Christian Raymond. Caitlin Sue Reed with honors. Windsor Marie Reynolds. Riley Sue Ray. Lachey Janelle Rice with honors. Sade Elise Rich with honors. Daniela Grace Richards. Riley Wren Riggins with honors. Gabriel Alejandro Rios. Avery Claire Ritz with honors, AP Capstone. Robert Braden Robertson. McKenna Lynn Rockelman with honors. Marcos Alfonso Rodriguez Moon. Caroline Mills Rodwell. Jalea Renee Ross. Ashlyn Christina Rouse. Bates Campbell Rucker. Abby Olivia Reeder with honors, AP Capstone. Andrew Blake Reeder with honors, AP Capstone. Marissa Lee Russell with honors. Gabriel Douglas Sanders Punkybent with honors, AP Capstone. Jacob Carlos Sherman with honors. Mia Dalen Scott. John Nolan Sears. Addie Grace Sebesta with honors, AP Capstone. Emma Rose Sider with honors. Kira Michelle Sharp with honors. Grayson Connor Seidel. Eric Andre Sema with honors. Thomas Bradley Simpson. Trinity Jane Simpson. Ailey Ray Sermons with honors, AP Capstone. Aubrey Page Sisk with honors. Michaela Olivia Sloan with honors. Carlos Devetris Smith, Jr. Cody Van Ray Smith. Maya Christina Smith with honors. Cassidy Elaine Snyder with honors. Wyatt Ruger Spalding with honors, AP Capstone. Joshua Ryan Spivey with honors. Pimrapat Srihawan with honors. Leilani J. Stallings with honors. Stella Marie Stankoven with honors, AP Capstone. Jack Erskine Stanley. Essence Marie Starr. Daniel Tristan Stevens with honors. Jewel Mackenzie Stevens. Clara Nicole Stewart with honors. Haley Marie Stoon. Julian Tyung Strickland. Megan Zoe Strong. Amelia Rose Sukawati with honors. Andrew Brooks Sumner. Caleb Ryan Swiss with honors. Adeline Elizabeth Swager with honors. Aubrey Page Tackett. Mark William Tomasi III with honors, AP Capstone. Emma Wynn Tang with honors. Cannon Craig Taylor with honors. Finian Joseph Taylor. Abigail Lee Thompson. Nolan Daniel Toney with honors, AP Capstone. Nicholas Wayne Topping. Gracie Rose Treckle with honors, AP Capstone. Martha Ruby Troiano. Rachel Brianne Tropia. Tammy Lou Trung with honors. Baron Bennett Trupp with honors. Aiden Ray Tucker. Brian Agnon Tyndall with honors. Harrison Robert Ewells. Michael Stephen Van Meter with honors. Nicholas Antonio Vasquez with honors. Marcelo Velazquez Rodriguez. Andres Antonio Velos with honors. Brooke Susan Vernon. Asa Pate Vickers. Ira Rose Jacuri Vieira. Caleb Mills Wall with honors. Nicholas Barnett Wallace. Isabella Sophia Walls. Ethan Lee Wang with honors. Joseph Washington III. Tristan Lee Watkins with honors. Eugen Hannah Weber. Chloe Peyton Wexler with honors. Braden Graham Weeks. Carly Addison Weeks with honors. Mackenzie Reese Weeks. Michaela Colette Welch. Maurice Mikkel West. Alyssa Nina Joanne White. Christopher Tamarvion White. Alexis Page Wilhelm. Christy Ann Wilkinson. Kate Elizabeth Williams with honors. Mariah Grace Williams. Parker Wade Williams. Connor Samuel Willis with honors. Claire Aileen Wilson. Kelia Brianna Wilson. Madeline Joy Wilson with honors. Sage Micaiah Wise. Benjamin Gilbert Woodson with honors, AP Capstone. Elise Rose Woodworth with honors. Brinley Jade Wooten. Parker Motley Wyeth with honors. Tashawn Michael Yeldell. Berge Krikor Yemenjian with honors. Chase Mackay Young with honors, AP Capstone. Stephen Joseph Young. Zion Elizabeth Young. Yukon Zhang with honors, AP Capstone. And Amanda Julia Zinn with honors.
Will the members of the class of 2025 please stand? The turning of the tassel is more than a tradition. It is a transformation. It represents growth, achievement, and the transition from student to leader, ready to embrace the future. We will now turn our tassels in unison as the graduating class of 2025. In accordance with tradition, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. With this small but powerful gesture, we step forward into new opportunities
carrying the lessons, friendships, and memories that have shaped us. Congratulations, you are now officially recognized as Greenbrier High School graduates. Go Pack! Woo!
Good morning, everyone. Today, we turn our rings outward, a powerful symbol of transition. Until now, they have faced inward, representing our journey of learning and growth. Now, as graduates, we face the world, ready to share our knowledge, pursue our dreams, and make an impact. Please remove your class ring and wear it so that the words "in graduation year" face outwards for all to see. This simple gesture marks the beginning of a new chapter, one of leadership, service, and endless possibilities. Congratulations, class of 2025.